Hello everyone, my name is Jacob Holguin. I'm currently working as a mental health technician in the state of Nevada. I work in a facility where we assist clients who have emotional and behavior disorders. I decided to make a short video based on teaching parents how to use positive behavior interventions to help manage those challenging moments with their kids. So here's the deal. As parents, we play a crucial role in helping our children be responsible at home, in school, and in our communities. Sometimes children have behaviors that are so challenging they cause significant problems. It's very frustrating and embarrassing being a parent of a child who refuses to listen, who is constantly getting in trouble at school, and has a hard time following directions. It gets even worse when those type of behaviors are part of some sort of disability, and those behaviors are a manifestation of them. No matter what the reason for the bad behavior is, we still feel responsible, we feel upset, and at times helpless when the behavior doesn't respond to these interventions. In this presentation, I will give you some ideas about how you can help manage and eventually modify those challenging behaviors. It's going to focus on a system of instruction that both parents and schools can be benefited from. It's called positive behavior interventions. It's a system that defines, teaches, reinforces appropriate behaviors. It's based on research of discipline that believes that appropriate behaviors can be taught while preventing the problematic ones. Alright, so let's start at the beginning. What is behavior? Well, simply stated, behavior is a form of communication. We smile to show approval over something we like, as well as frowning over something we disapprove. So young children who can't speak to express themselves may throw a toy at you to show their frustration, while a teenager who can actually speak very well may swear at you for the same reasons. While both behaviors are unwanted, if they result in getting them what they want, chances are the behavior will repeat itself over and over again. Managing and improving your child's behavior isn't about punishment or consequences. Even though punishment might temporarily stop your child's behavior, it doesn't teach them what behaviors you would like to see in them. Positive behavior interventions is a process that actually teaches children how to behave appropriately. It focuses on teaching the desired behavior, getting them to practice it in the environment, and reinforcement those new behaviors when they happen through a system of planned rewards. Social behaviors can be taught the same way reading skills are taught. So let me explain this. You wouldn't expect someone who doesn't know how to read to be able to pick up a book and just read it right away. First, that child needs to be taught letters, words, then sentences, and finally they're put together in a way that makes sense and they can understand language. Teaching behaviors is no different. First, we have to teach the child the expected behavior. Alright, so let me give you an example. If your child insists on yelling and using bad words when they disagree with your response to a request, say something like, "When you're upset and use loud voice and say mean things, I have a hard time understanding you. All I hear is you screaming, and those mean words make it even worse." Then teach him the new behavior using a voice you would like to hear instead. Using different words might help too. You could also set up scenarios and practice times so you guys can act out those new expectations. Come up with a secret system or signal or something that will remind them when they should use those new behaviors in real life, then practice it over and over until it becomes a habit. Finally, it's very important to catch them doing the right thing. Notice the good stuff too. If we work on recognizing those new behaviors when they happen and provide them with incentives to reinforce that behavior, chances are the child will continue to use that preferred behavior. Alright, so let me give you another example on teaching preferred behavior at home using a pre-planned teaching method. So let's say you want your child to be respectful, responsible, and helpful around the house. Decide what that needs to look like before school, after school, and on the weekends. Perhaps respectful behavior means that everyone gets to wait their turn to hop on the bus. Maybe responsible after school means doing your homework on time, and maybe being helpful on the weekends means they get to do their own laundry. Whatever you decide to choose, Be specific about that preferred behavior and be specific about how it should look like in different settings depending on your child's age. You could also get them to participate in setting up a chart for that preferred behavior. Their input is just as important as yours. Maybe you can have a jar and place a quarter on it every time they are seen doing the right thing. Put it somewhere where everybody can see it, then count those quarters and relate them to the amount of good behaviors accomplished. Keep in mind that reinforcement doesn't have to mean extra expenses. Your child may earn extra time for a weekend activity with his friends, or be able to choose what movies to watch. Whatever method of reinforcement, it's important to stay consistent, keep it simple, and make sure you recognize appropriate behaviors more than the problems themselves. Remember, teaching new behaviors takes time, and sometimes they'll have slip-ups. Just as your child knows he'll get rewards for positive behaviors, he should also know that there will be consequences for negative ones. Consequences need to be stated clearly and in advance. For example, if you expect homework to be completed before he can watch TV, the consequence for not finishing homework should be not watching TV, rather than some other form of discipline. By teaching your child these skills, problematic behavior will be reduced over time and in some cases completely eliminated. Through careful planning and being consistent, you can help your child learn proper behavior skills that will improve home life and influence good behavior at school and in our communities. Thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.